Good morning from Kampot. So I've been here about a week already and I've just been so tired. I haven't felt like doing anything or exploring or filming or anything, but I feel kind of guilty about that. So today I've booked a tour to go to a national park not far from here. I think it's an old French hill station and I think there's quite a lot of like abandoned buildings and stuff, which is right up my street. The tour is a little bit expensive, it costs like $30, but because I've done basically nothing since I got here, I think it's okay. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to finally having a day of exploring, finally feeling up for it. So I'm getting picked up in a minute. I'm not really sure whether it's like a group tour type situation, so I guess we'll find out. But yeah, it should be a nice day. Let's see what happens. Bokor National Park is about 40 kilometres from Kampot and it contains the French colonial Bokor hill station, which we'll be visiting today. It's a pretty nice scenic journey that gets progressively greener the higher you climb. As we entered the national park, we began to see lots of wildlife such as these really cute monkeys. Our first stop of the day was this incredible viewpoint with an amazing panoramic view of Kampot city. Just a short drive away, we came to our first waterfall of the day as well. After another short drive up the hills, we came to this abandoned building. Despite its modest exterior, our guide told us that this was once a holiday villa belonging to the King of Cambodia. It was built in the 1950s for King Norodom Sihanouk as a private retreat. It was abandoned during the Khmer Rouge era in the 1970s and remains empty today. Opposite the King's holiday home was this huge statue known as Lok Ye Mao, also known as the Black Lady. In Khmer traditional belief, she's a spirit guardian and protector of travellers. Locals come here to pray to her and give offerings for a safe journey and protection. As we drove through the national park, lots of signs of modern development became apparent, including this huge Chinese-built casino and resort complex, which looked quite out of place in its natural surroundings. Our guide told us that lots of new things have been built in recent years, and he worries for the future of the mountain. Our next stop was a Buddhist temple known as the Five Boats Pagoda. This was built in 1924 and it's near the summit of Bokor Mountain, at just over 1,000 metres above sea level. It's called Five Boats due to the large stones nearby that resemble boats. Today it's an active monastery with several buildings to visit. Many locals come here to pray for peace, protection and good health. This is quite a crazy place, like look at this moss. There's like a lot of different buildings, it's all over there as well. Maybe go over there. But yeah, shame about the view. But we're pretty high up. So, what to do? Yeah, these are like little smaller pagoda shrines. I like how weathered they are. With like that moss and lichen. I'm not sure who these statues are because our guide is sitting and waiting. But interesting to see anyway. Nice big Buddha statue. I love the green and gold on the, is it a relief? Is that what it's called? Unfortunately I can't read that. I was just thinking that this is a really strange situation, like all Chinese and businesses and whatnot, and yeah, just abandoned since a few years, I guess. And these are the buildings I was just talking about up close. New built Chinese owned former businesses. Apparently business dried up during the pandemic and now they're mostly closed down. Just by this lake in the distance are more remnants of the French colonial time, including a town hall and post office, now converted to workers' accommodation. And this is the Catholic Church of Bokor Hill Station. Built in the 1920s, it's one of the oldest Catholic churches in the country, and it served as the main place of worship for the French colonists when they developed the hill station as a luxury retreat. It was abandoned during the Khmer Rouge era, and the regime actually used the building for ammunition storage. Another remnant from the colonial era is the Bokor Palace Hotel. This was also built in the 1920s as a retreat for French elites. It was once super grand and fancy hotel that had luxurious ballrooms and even a casino catering to high society. Like much of the hill station, it was abandoned in the Wars of Independence. In 2018 it was restored again and reopened, but at the moment it's closed. Our last stop of the tour was a waterfall called Bokor Waterfall. Due to the recent rains, it was in full flow and even had signs warning not to go close, which we politely ignored. We walked through some bushes to a viewpoint, and I was really glad that we did. The waterfall was absolutely epic, possibly one of the best I've seen in a long time. After relaxing at the waterfall for a while, it was time to enjoy the nice scenic drive back to Kampot. Well, that was amazing. I'm really glad I did that. Lots of cool things to see up on the hill, and kind of a strange atmosphere up there as well, because you've got this beautiful nature like juxtaposed with these abandoned buildings and then like new construction. I do worry that maybe it's going to get ruined one day with all this construction, but I guess we'll see. I'm back now anyway, but we've just had this massive thunderstorm, so I don't know whether I'll be able to do anything else this afternoon. I'm going to wait for a minute and see what happens, but it might be that I pop out at sunset time instead, so let's see. Okay, so it rained a lot. Like, the weather's quite weird here. I guess technically we're still in rainy season, so that's why, but yeah, it feels like it's sunny one minute and then the next minute it's like a massive thunderstorm. It never seems to last that long, unlike in Vietnam though. So it's almost sunset time, so I'm gonna head down to the river, see what we can see there, and then go get some dinner. The riverside area of Kampot is the best place to enjoy the early evening, and it was busy with lots of locals and foreigners. I didn't get the best sunset possible because of the clouds, but it was still a nice time to sit down, relax and enjoy the atmosphere. After sunset, I headed back into town to get some dinner. I know I always say this, but I got an absolutely amazing mango smoothie and a unique version of the popular Cambodian dish, lok lak, which is stir-fried beef with several different types of pepper, which Kampot's actually famous for. And this one was also served with traditional black rice, which was really unusual, but really, really good. That food was really good. That's probably one of my favourite places to eat here. It's been an amazing day. I'm really glad I did the tour. Obviously I don't really do tours very often. I prefer to kind of make my own way and do things on my own, but I've just been really struggling with motivation to like get out there and like rent a motorbike and everything. So I'm really glad I did that, because maybe I wouldn't have managed it otherwise. So I'm really glad I did that because it was a pretty fun way to see the national park and all the crazy buildings up there and everything. Yeah, I'm really glad I ticked that one off. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it too. But I'm going to call it a night now, so I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.